Malaika, my boyfriend, will come to pick me up in his sports car in a little while, and then asks, thoughtful, which car will your boyfriend come to pick you up in? Mala, look, this is my boyfriend, and then says, didn't you get very late? Malaika says in surprise, surprised? Is this really your boyfriend? I can't even believe it. Max, come on, sit down. Let's leave from here. Malaika says in a sarcastic tone, Parkstick, your boyfriend doesn't even have his own car. He came to pick you up on this broken bicycle. Mala, annoyed, what are you saying? What's bad about it if he came here to pick me up on a bicycle? Malaika, condescending, keep consoling yourself like this. He will never be able to achieve anything. And you know my boyfriend bought a new car yesterday, and he will come to pick me up in that. Jack waves his hand and says, come on, let's go. Malaika, see, my boyfriend has come to pick me up in his car, and says to Jack, you didn't get late today. And then says to Mala, this is my boyfriend, and says to Jack, why don't you tell them yourself what you do? Then she asks Mala, what does your boyfriend do? Mala, exasperated, don't mind what they're saying. She has been like this since childhood. Max says, calm, it's okay. I don't like people anyway who keep showing off their money all the time. Jack chuckles. It seems like you people are feeling shy to tell your work, and then starts laughing at both of them. Malaika the proud, let me tell you, my boyfriend is an executive director of a company. Max says in surprise, surprised executive director? Jack says mockingly, mocking, what, you haven't heard the name of that company? Then let me introduce myself again. I am the chief executive director of Kaishan Group. Mala, confident. If your boyfriend ever needs any work, he can talk to my boyfriend. He can do so much for you that he can get him a job as a security guard in the company. He is smirking, yes, you're right. I can definitely get him a security job. Max says, questioning, are you really the chief executive director of Kaishan Group? Jack, arrogant, what is it now? Do you need some work from me? Then he says to Mala, don't bring your boyfriend to the city, otherwise he'll embarrass you in front of everyone. You probably spend all day farming in the village. And saying this, both of them start laughing at Max. Max, I'm annoyed. I think no one taught you how to talk properly. Jack says in a sarcastic tone, sarcastic, let me tell you, you should consider yourself lucky that I am talking to you today, because I usually don't talk to small people. William comes running to Max. Malaika, confused, what happened? Isn't he your company's manager? Jack, nervous, yes, that's him. You're right. And then says to Max and Mala, be careful. If you try to say anything nonsense to him, and he starts running toward William. Max, curious, what are you doing here? Do you have some work? Jack says in shock, this is my boss. What have I done? And then says, nervous laughter, now my secretary will come in front of everyone. And then laughs and says to Max, I was just joking with you, so I hope you forgive me. Please consider me just a gust of air that passed by. Max, calm, firm. I already knew that you are a security guard in our company, and I myself had seen your job application. I stayed quiet because I wanted to see how long you would keep acting. Malaika, betrayed. You have deceived me. Jack, pleading, forgive me. I am going back to my job now. Max, angrily, angry. Now you don't need to come to work. Go to the company, pack your things, and get lost from here. Jack, desperate. I have been looking for a job for the past few years. I got this job through a video skill. Please don't fire me. This car is rented. If you fire me, I won't even be able to pay the rent for this car. Max, angrily, how furious. That's enough now. Get lost from here. Jack leaves from there angrily.